Doom and Gloom CGA brought to you by the... All right, Doom and Gloom CGA, what's up? We got, speaking of workers, you know, we always tell you, man, the company don't care about you. You guys are numbers. One of these days, you might die at your desk, and they will sweep you off the desk and have you replaced, or another person replacing your responsibilities. They will have a moment of silence and move on. You will be forgotten. Similarly, it doesn't matter if you're working a corporate job. Basketball players die all the time. Y'all don't remember them. Only the people that remember that generation of basketball players remember them. Everybody else, yeah. Like, who remembers Malik Sealy? Shout out to Malik Sealy. Young people don't even know who Malik Sealy is. You're here today, gone tomorrow, fam. So it doesn't matter what industry you work in. You're here today, gone tomorrow. I hear just a hockey player died last night, got hit by a car. Young man for the Carolina Hurricane, I believe, or the Blue Jackets, Columbus Blue, one of those teams. He got hit by a car, a G-Wagon, a white one. It wasn't me. And him and his brother died on the eve of his sister's wedding, where they were the best men. People were going to forget about him in about 10 years. All right. Yep. Hank Gathers, Lynn Bias. Yep. Reggie Lewis. People forget about you, fam. And this is a classic case. And I talk about this regarding loyalty. You have a loyalty and allegiances to these jobs. But this is a story about a worker in Arizona that worked at Wells Fargo. I think they died at their desk, but they weren't discovered for 4 days. 4 days. 4 days. All right, here we go right here. Let's play the video.
The Wells Fargo employee died at her desk. And 12 News is now confirming that it may have taken as many as 4 days for anyone in the office to notice. Good evening, and thanks so much for joining us for 12 News at 10. I'm Kariba Devine.
I'm Mark Curtis. It's a story we first reported yesterday. Tonight, Tempe police are confirming the timeline of when the woman clocked in to when her colleagues found the body. 12 News journalist Gabriela Becerra is in the studio with new details tonight. Gabby, 4 days. I mean, this poor woman went 4 days undiscovered. It's hard to believe.
And that's a question many employees are asking themselves tonight. I spoke with an employee who said that she shared her perspective on the workplace environment, and they say it's a big building, but most people don't work there on a daily basis.
A Wells Fargo employee went to work the morning of Friday, August 16th, and never went home. Tempe police tell 12 News 60-year-old Denise Prudhomme scanned into work at 7 o'clock in the morning. 4 days later, police responded to the office building near Washington Street and Priest Drive for reports of a subject down. Prudhomme was declared dead. The Tempe Police Criminal Investigation Bureau is investigating, but do not suspect foul play. A Wells Fargo employee exclusively spoke with 12 News, but asked not to be recorded or identified out of fear for their job. They say a colleague found Prudhomme dead at her desk in a cubicle while walking around the building on Tuesday, August 20th. Prudhomme's cubicle was reportedly on the 3rd floor and away from the main aisle.
All right, they put her ass in the basement like that ninja, what's his name, on Office Space. All right, they put him in the basement. She just in a cubicle over there in the back, tucked over there, bruh. Dead for 4 days. Oh, my goodness. Age 60. Died at the desk. She got hella overtime. All right. They probably still didn't clock her out. They probably like, clock that bitch out. She died. When did she die? Clock her out then. We ain't paying her. We ain't paying her dead. All right. We ain't paying a dead person right there, man. God dang. They just going to sweep her ass off the desk. We don't need this person no more. Milton ass bitch. All right, she down there, Milton. Sweep her ass off the desk. All right, we didn't need her anyway. Man, I tell you, man, you can be here today, gone tomorrow, bro. 4 days. It took them 4 days. Yikes. Oh, man. Oh, Jesus. Man, it's a cold, evil world out there. Bitch was downstairs like this. All right, she was downstairs at that cubicle sitting there. They like, yeah, move downstairs in the basement, man. All right, she down there. She working over there. She's 60. She old. Let's get her she can still do her job. We don't need it, though. All right, we ain't going to pay her neither. Oh, my goodness gracious. Arizona in the summer, you know, that was a smell to that.
Oh, the humanity.
All right, man. Doom and Gloom CGA presses on. Nancy Pelosi When you guys discover the history of Nancy Pelosi, she's going to go down for most people as one of the evilest women in American history. All right. Not only that, people have put videos out of saying that she's a notorious crime boss. Not only that, she is a family member of one of the California 5 families. Yes. And she has raided the coffers of California, turning it into a liberal shithole. Nancy Pelosi is a drinker, too. She's been caught out here drinking. She's been caught out here lacking, and she clearly don't give a fuck. All right, she's one of the people that will, I will say, go down in history as one of the most influential people to take away any republic or democracy in America. I have nothing positive to say about this woman, but this is what she said, all right, while being interviewed on live television. This is what she said right here. She's no longer hiding it. Here we go.
From the president, we're very discreet, reptilian, cold-blooded. These are the races we have to win. We're very discreet, reptilian, cold-blooded. These are the races we have to win.
Oh, no. New world order. I don't think they're hiding it anymore. New world order. We're woke. They're no longer hiding it. And this is not AI. This is from a live interview. I've seen the interview. They're not hiding it anymore. New world order. And yo, they just letting her on the mic. They know she drunk. And she don't give a fuck at this point. This is the modern day Marie Antoinette. All right, all through the COVID. New world order. This is not AI. This is literally, she said this right here, brothers, man. I'm telling you.
We're different from the president. We're very discreet.
Look how she looking around. Look how she look. We're very discreet. We're different from the president. Okay, who? We're discreet.
Reptilian.
New world order. This is what she said.
Cold-blooded.
I mean, this is her words. New world order. Jesus. And look how she looking.
These are the races we have to win.
We got to win these races. We got to win this race.
We're very discreet, reptilian, cold-blooded.
Yeah, yes, it. Oh my goodness, Ninja, this is
the humanity.
Goodness. Hey, I'm not. She said it. I didn't say it. I'm not one to be thinking of believing these things, but she said it. I didn't. All right, Kamala Harris. Speaking of cold, reptilian, and discreet. Kamala Harris was recently interviewed, and this is her first really major interview, and she brought her running mate, Tim Walz, with her. CNN has not released the entire interview. The entire interview cannot really be seen anywhere, but we did have a brother called the Marine Rapper. Go ahead and subscribe to his channel. He's a conservative black man, the Marine Rapper. He has put all of the videos together so that you can preview them. But if you go on the CNN, you can find clips of these interviews. But he basically had put the clips together so that you don't miss anything. And I've watched the entire interview. I'll say she did okay. She did okay. She did not really win me over or anything or knock my socks off. It went about as well as I expected. She did a little bit better than I expected. She dodged a lot of questions. I only are going to bring you one question. You can watch the entire interview for yourself. She's not presidential at all. All right. But she didn't do bad. Tim Walz did horrible. All right. He did horribly. All right. Because he got caught shuffling. Now, I'm going to play this particular question because this is the question that matters to most people. All right. This is a question that matters to most people. She's going to dodge this important question related to her ethnicity, her race. She was very forthcoming with every question she was asked. The questioner works for CNN. She challenged her a little bit. She did not let her wiggle out of certain questions, but it wasn't a softball. It wasn't a hardball interview. Yeah, it was right down the middle. It was okay. The questioner could have asked a little bit more tougher questions. Now, this is the question that matters to me. Let's see how she answered the question. Okay, here we go.
I want to ask you about your opponent, Donald Trump.
Okay.
I was a little bit surprised. People might be surprised to hear that you have never interacted with him, met him face to face. That's going to change soon. But what I want to ask you about is what he said last month. He suggested that you happened to turn black recently for political purposes, questioning a core part of your identity.
Yeah.
Any
Same old tired playbook. Next question, please.
Oh, no. Ma'am.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Now, like I said, I'm going to be fair. This is the only question she dodged. But this is an important question to your constituents. She answered the other ones, and she did not cackle. She was very diplomatic, and she didn't laugh. She wasn't being funny. She was being very serious throughout the interview. But that one was a layup. That one could have put the conversation to rest as to what your identity is right there. That.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
And you chose to dodge that one? Yeah, because you knew you would have lost some voters on that one. Ma'am, you got to answer that question. Next question. No. Hell no. You got to answer that one, bruh. You got to answer that one because that would have put everything to bed because you would have had to come out either side. You would have easily been able to say, I'm a black woman. What the hell he talking about? That would have been, I'm a black woman. Easy. Or you know what? I honor and respect that I'm a tragic mulatto. I have Indian heritage and black, and I love both sides of my family. That would have been that's an easy answer. Easy motherfucking answer. Easy answer. Or you could have said, nah, everybody that thinks I'm black, I'm not really black. I'm Indian. Like, that's an easy question. She literally answered all the questions that she was asked to her. That was the only one she dodged. And you know why? Because she knows her vote rests on that question. Nobody cares about the other questions. We really do care about where she stands politically and economically. A lot of people wanted to hear that, so that's why they watched the interview. We wanted to see what her policies were. We've been challenging her. She hasn't been stating her policies. She stated her policies, which I'm giving her a fair shake. I appreciate. Now she's made a stand, so now I can measure that against who she's running against. But that one, you can't dodge that question. That is a must-answer question. Otherwise, you just keep the debate raging, meaning that you're trying to take advantage of a naive group of people to take advantage of their vote. Answer that motherfucking question. No way.
Your opponent, Donald Trump.
Okay.
I was a little bit surprised. People might be surprised to hear that you have never interacted with him, met him face to face. That's going to change soon. But what I want to ask you about is what he said last month. He suggested that you happened to turn black recently for political purposes, questioning a core part of your identity.
Yeah.
Any
Same old tired playbook. Next question, please.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay. Let's talk about some foreign policy.
Oh, hell. Ooh, wait. Oh, hell no. Oh.
I can do some shuffling too. Look out, man. What you going to do? Look out, boys. It's coming through. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
That's a terrible response by her, which tells me she's trying to take advantage of the ham and egger and make you still keep the conversation going as to keep it relevant because they know there's a lot of pressure on black men because black men are like, she ain't really black. And black women are like, vote for her. She's like your daughter. She's like your niece. She's like your little cousin. She's like your mammy. And we're like, no, she's not. She is now dodged the most important question going forward because if she can't answer that question straight, she can't answer any other question straight. You can't take her seriously on anything else if she can't answer that simple question. That was a simple one, and she dodged it with a laugh. That was the only time she really cackled, which means she's uncomfortable with it. All right, that is terrible, 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 Kamala. Terrible performance all around. You didn't hit the nail on the head. That's Doom and Gloom CGA.